a merry jaunt through the city, walking to our next destination, in our grand quest to get enough attention to actually meet with the ruling body of the city. As we were walking, we heard a kerfuffle, and we went to go investigate, and are currently at the scene right now of staring at a convenience store robbery.
That is certainly inconvenient.
Indeed.
It didn't go the way I planned. I planned to get one of them into a room, suck them dry, and then let you guys in. But then he decided to be the weirdest person ever.
I don't know. I believe that's based on perspective.
So I guess now we can go over how combat works in the world of darkness. As far as like most games, you
Okay.
handle it via initiative. The so first should be able to there we go. Good. We're up.
So we're just rolling for initiative now?
Yep, and the way you do that is because everything just as a reminder, everything works off a D10 system. So first off, everyone rolls a D10.
Oh, Elijah and Harvey on the same brain cell at the moment.
Now,
Well, they entered the building at the same time.
after you've rolled in your dice, you now add your initiative rating, which is your dexterity plus your wits.
Um,
Oh, so that's
so
+4.
+5, so I think that puts me at 10. If I'm understating.
Dexterity plus wits. Just that would be 15. If I'm reading this right.
Yep, you would add that. Yep, because you rolled a 9, and then you. I'm guessing you have a 6 total for those.
Yes, 3 for wits, 3 for dexterity.
To I was gonna make that one green, but then I realized that one of you is colorblind, so let's make it purple instead.
Thank you, God. I could kiss you.
Oh my.
That's my stick.
Well, I'll give you the horny stick back in a second. Why is it a stripper pole?
It's always been.
How else are we supposed to beat people to death with it? It has to be made of metal.
The walking stick must be made of metal.
Alright. Fortunately, there's. Alright, I think Al, you said you had 15.
Yes.
I think you have 9. No, Elijah is Harvey's.
That'd be a 10.
Okay, no, so Harvey does have 9. Okay. If I hit the button, I should just be able to. Yep. Alrighty, so thankfully all of you are going before these humans are.
Oh, what a surprise!
Yeah, you are a little bit quicker than them.
The question is,
Oh, I don't think this applies to any of you, but do any of you have celerity as a discipline?
yes,
Okay, did you take any dots in celerity?
1 dot.
Okay, so yeah, okay, that's a little complicated.
Oh no.
So thankfully, due to how different your initiative is from how much of a lead you have from Elijah, this doesn't matter since celerity has a unique rule where you can either use it for extra actions or you can use it to increase your initiative. But because it would only increase your initiative by 1, I won't bother with that. So initiative is dynamic and it can change, but that's usually only important for dramatic changes, such as getting wounded and what have you.
Okay.
Alrighty, so now that we've gotten all our initiatives, thing to remember is that this, unlike standard games where the person at the top goes first, what happens in World of Darkness is that all turns are simultaneous. What makes initiative important is that the order in which turns are declared go from lowest to highest. So the higher your initiative, the more able you are to react to others and able to prevent and predict other people's abilities. So in this example, the gunners are likely going to be moving into various positions. So, for example, the blue one over here is likely going to be spending their turn moving over to help. The purple one will likely try to move over and try and get line of sight, and if possible, shoot. And the red one is likely going to be, if I remember correctly, is stuck in a grapple with Millarc. It will likely try to fight against that. Afterwards, we have what Harvey would do with this information.
Blood.
Sorry,
Did you hear
what?
anything You did not hear anything I said, did you?
Kind of.
Okay, so because you're going before the humans, I've explained what they're going to do. You, having a higher initiative than them, know what they're going to do and can plan your action around their action.
Okay.
So what action are you going to do with the knowledge of what the humans are going to do?
I'm pulling out my gun and taking cover.
Ready. Now that we know what Elijah and the humans are going to do, or not Elijah, Harvey. Elijah, what are you going to do with this information?
Uh, if I remember correctly, Elijah was still obfuscated from last time.
Correct. They have not quite picked up your presence in all of Chaos.
Elijah was going to try to, as sneakily as he can, go through this door and try to go around without drawing attention to himself if he can.
It's an option. Alrighty, now Millarc, being at the top of the order, you get to know what everyone else is doing, and you can plan your turn around what they're all doing.
So these two are going to try and come help their friend by gain firing positions. He's going to struggle with me. He's going to go around there. He's going to hide behind shelving units and jammer about he's a lawyer.
Hey, this suit's expensive.
The most I can say is my original plan was to get him in here to drain him dry. Out of sight of the civilian, which we don't want to kill, but, I don't care about these assholes. As it is, I don't know what to do.
Get a metal rod out.
I don't have a metal rod. I don't have any weapons.
Just a
All right.
wooden cane magically appears by your side. Huh.
Look, you have your hands. So just take a pinky out and stick it somewhere.
You gotta remember, you're a vampire. You could probably snap his arms if you so wish.
Your body is a
Well,
weapon.
I attempt to pull him in to here again, but more forcefully with vampire shrink. Maybe throw him into this fucking box or whatever. I don't know. What do I roll?
Alrighty, so we'll
Millarc throws him in, and then Harvey and Millarc jump him, just start biting into his neck, just screaming and kicking.
Literally do the JoJo Bizarre Adventure, like, randomly start beating up passerby. Except this isn't random, and he's not a passerby.
Oh, you're biting them instead?
Okay, so you're attempting to grapple them and maneuver
Yeah.
them. So that would fall under. Okay, that's what do they call it? Okay, clinch. So to try and to gain control of the grapple, you would be relying on strength plus brawl.
Ooh. That's a no then. That's not going to work at all. Is there any way to just steal his gun out of his hands?
Yes, that would be disarm, which would be dex and melee.
You know what? I actually have those. So I guess I'll be rolling a d10 for that. Is that what I roll?
Oh, well, you take the amount of dice the amount of dots you have for dex and the amount of dots you have for melee, and then that would be your total dice pool.
All right. Roll 5 d10s.
Check disarm, make sure it doesn't. Okay, it exceeds the strength rating. Let's see. That's +1 diff. So yeah, that would be 2 successes. And thankfully these are mere mortals and not particularly aggressive ones. So you are able, in fact, to disarm the weapon from this particular.
Nice. I assume that's the end of all my actions.
Well, especially since you have celerity, we can discuss how to do multi-actions, but it gets a little more complicated, and since you've already done a roll, it would be a bit tricky to do.
Oh, so if you plan out it's easier to do it, right?
Sort of, because basically how multi-actions work is that you have to declare that you're doing multiple actions, and then you decide what dice pool you're using for those multiple actions, and then you have to split up your dice between your multiple actions.
Okay. All right.
Thus trying to
Okay.
do multiple things at once is less effective than focusing on doing one particular action.
So if you like were dual wielding with guns or something like that, and you tried to shoot two people at the same time, you would have to take your, I think, like what, dexterity and firearms, and then split the dice between those.
Correct?
Okay.
Plus you have that
Okay.
one, I think, what is it called? Ambidextrous.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, that is a
yeah,
thing.
that's a trait that can help, and if you have celerity, that can also help you when doing multiple tasks.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so I used all my dice pool for this. So wait, if let's pretend for a moment, just to understand the system. Let's pretend I did say I want to disarm, take the gun, and shoot them. What would I have rolled for that?
Okay, so first we would need to determine. So we know that your dex and melee is 5 dice, but
Right.
what would be your dex and firearms? How many dice would that be?
Well, that would be another 3 from Dex and another 2 from firearms.
Okay, so it's the same.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. So in that case, you would have 5 dice total. You would then need to decide how many dice you want to put in the disarm, and how many you'd want to put in the shooting.
Okay, so you have to. So, okay, so it's not like you're adding in the dice from that same action. All right. Let's say the firearms had been 3, just so we can understand that system. Let's say melee was 2 and firearms were 3. What's the difference?
In that case, you would take whichever one was lowest, in which case it would be your
Melee.
melee one, since you would have only 5 dice total instead of
Okay.
the 6. So
Okay.
whichever pool is
So
your
it
lowest pool.
weakest pool. Okay. All right.
y-
Now we understand it now. All right. Now no one fuck this up in the future.
Oh, we are going to, but that's
We'll
besides
learn, because World of Darkness has a very unusual combat system, and I'm not expecting anyone to get it right on the first swing.
All right.
Pun
All right.
intended.
Well, I've disarmed this person. One moment they had a gun, the next moment I have the gun, and they're
Yeah,
holding it next to my head, waving at him.
it's very clear they were not expecting that. So now, Elijah, you're doing movement. Do you? Thankfully, movement is not very complicated. I'm assuming. Do you see where on your sheet it says your movement?
Yes, I have a walk speed of 7 and a jog speed of 14, run speed of 26.
Yep.
I'm moving stealthily, so I assume I'm going to be walking in this instance.
Yep, that would be correct.
Um, I'm going to try to be opening this door. I assume based on my obfuscate rules, it's a wit stealth to make sure I can keep doing it. Let me double check.
Yeah, if you're trying to operate, if you're trying to operate stealthily, yeah, it would be your wits. Yeah, normally it's wits and stealth, but your obfuscate would be helping out as well. I don't know if your ability directly helps or if you're just using the dice from it.
I am trying to read the rules. Da, da, da. Depends on the situation.
Typically, most disciplines will provide bonus dice to most things. Whatever the thing they're related to is.
apply obfuscate dice to it, but I could be wrong.
You could be right about that.
Yeah, because all it says is no roll is necessary unless to use this power unless the character speaks, attacks, or otherwise draws attention to themselves.
Yeah, in this
The
case,
storyteller should call for a wit stealth roll under any circumstances might cause the character to reveal themselves.
yeah, so yeah, sneaking around and opening, specifically the door opening, might potentially cause attention, but compared to considering one, they haven't seen you yet, and two, they are currently in an active struggle, they're more focused on them, so this will be going to the door and opening the door will be a fairly easy test. Oh yeah, yeah, that's so well that if any of them even notice, they'll assume the door was already opened.
That's 2. That's 3. I assume each square is a yard for.
Yeah, for purposes of for combat, just assume it's 1-to-1.
Okay. And same thing with this door. Or...
Yeah, that's basically your action to
Oh, okay.
open the door.
That's fair. So then I will be at this door for my next round of combat.
You can still move after you do your action, of course.
I did move, but I'm stuck on another door that I can't open without action.
Fair.
I can move here, but that's all that really would give me.
Alrighty, so Harvey, ready to duck and shoot?
Yes. Alright.
Alrighty, so first it would be your. I'm assuming you'd be doing your movement first.
Yep.
Alrighty, do I need to explain movement, or were you listening?
Perhaps. I'm just moving a single square.
Fair enough.
Alright, and I'm going to shoot this idiot. I'm aiming for the knees. That would be firearms and manipulation.
Dex and firearms, pretty much.
Damn.
With a couple of exceptions, almost everything in combat uses dex.
Alright, so that is 5d10. Such are 5d10.
Yeah. Let's see. Is our call shots
Oh, you're
separate
fucking
thing?
kidding me. You know what? I'm using one of my luck points. Success!
I forgot you were the vampire equivalent of a halfling.
Thank
I think you're the
you.
only one that didn't take luck.
I don't need luck. Just Elijah's that good.
I don't need luck. I'm that horrific. Where the hell is my inventory?
I need to remember just vast arrogance. That's
And that the first one doesn't matter. So the second one hits. And
Where the hell is the...
unfortunately, because these are mere mortals, and you are doing this at point blank, it would be difficult, if not impossible, for them to even attempt to dodge.
Ah, that is 5 points of damage. Yeah.
Alright, so we have already figured out how the weapon damages work.
I think he's the only one with a weapon.
Yeah, I'm the only one who is packing heat. The
Well,
heart.
I mean, I
Well,
have a
oh,
different
no.
kind of weapon.
Oh, no. Actually, no, you have not figured out how damage works.
Oh, I haven't. Oh
Ah,
no.
fool.
Alrighty. So, no, how damage works is because, so you're using a heavy pistol, correct?
Yes.
So you see where it says 5 for your damage?
Yep.
That's its base amount of dice that it uses to hurt.
Ah. So it
You
says
also are getting. You're also getting an additional. I think it's. Yeah, that's 3 additional dice for your damage roll.
because of the rate.
Yeah, because of your hit.
All right, so that means I get to roll 8 times for damage.
Yep, you get to roll 8d10. Determine how many wounds you inflict upon them.
Oh boy.
Alright.
Harvey emerges like after jumping over one of the boxes to be like, stand back, I'll show you how it's done. And then I like literally grab the girl's face, push her back, and then shoot the guy twice in the knees.
Heavy pistol actually shoot multiple times.
Let's see. Let's go to the. Oh, right.
Yeah, okay, it could, but you did not declare that you were shooting multiple times.
That's fair. I just shoot him once in the knee then.
Alright, so now we go to so now we can go to Soak since you've done 4 points of damage. Oh, wait a minute. They are mortals. Firearms are considered lethal damage to mortals. That sounds like a dumb question, but that sounds like a dumb statement, but this will
Hey,
make sense later.
mortals could wear bulletproof armor. Don't forget, the mortals also have bullshit.
That was actually going to be the next thing I say. They are wearing armor. They are wearing what is known as Class 1 armor.
Really, really like a heavy fucking wool clothing or something.
They're wearing
Basically,
stab-proof
yes, they're-
vests.
Yeah, they're yeah, it's literally called reinforced clothing. So basically, they're wearing a bit of padding. They're wearing some various crash helmets and things that are not designed to get shot, but do provide some amount of protection.
Civil War era levels of protection.
Wouldn't I be rolling for 6 time? Never mind. Please keep going. Armor. The armor adds to the soak. Armor protects against bashing, lethal, and aggravated damage from teeth and claws. Does not protect against fire or sunlight. Armor is not indestructible. If the damage rolled in a single attack equals twice the armor rating, the armor is destroyed. 280. This is
Thankfully, these are NPC, so that doesn't matter too much.
Yeah. Reinforced clothing. Yeah. Ouch.
That's 3. That brings them down to injured.
Harvey looks to their fuck. I know it starts with a T.
To describe.
What clan L is?
Toreador.
Toreador. Oh, I was going to say Tidior first. Well, our Toreador clanmate. It's like, well, please go ahead and finish him off. Show me what you can do.
Yeah, so at the sound. So yeah, now that you've done that, we go over to the next ones. They're continuing to run over, though the sound of your gunfire has certainly alarmed them.
Hey, yo, Frank, let's go! Oh my God.
And seeing how blood is now pooling on their pant leg from where you've blasted a hole on them with your heavy pistol, they're 2. Yeah, they can. 4. They're going to run up and pull out their particular gun and attempt to shoot at Harvey, who is currently wielding a weapon.
While he's grappled? Oh, I see. So since he's
No,
shooting past a grapple, does that impart a negative modifier?
If he was shooting into the grapple,
Do I get cover?
but because
I'm gonna say no.
against him, no.
Okay.
So for him, so this will be Dex and firearms.
Wow, that was
Well, that is-
impressive.
That is 2 hits.
Alright, and what is my soak?
Your soak. Well, first off, do you have fortitude?
Nope, I have no dots in fortitude.
That doesn't matter.
Yes,
You
I
were
have
taking.
fortitude.
Yeah, you were. But okay, but do you have any dots in fortitude?
No, okay. Sorry.
Alrighty, so we said before that guns were lethal against mortals. The reason that's important, if it wasn't already clear, is because against vampires, guns are only classified as bashing damage. Which is a little bit easier to heal, and we can go over all how healing works in a little bit.
So,
But more importantly, you're more able to soak it, because for soaking, you would utilize your stamina as well as oh yeah, because you're a vampire, I believe your soak would reduce it.
If you also have the fortitude discipline, it also helps with soak.
We already.
health, the health chart. So this is just bruising me, correct?
Correct. Okay, so you would have a soak pool. It's equal to your stamina.
2. So I'm unaffected.
Well, for one thing, damage can never be lowered more to less than 1.
Oh, okay.
So as long as you hit, you can still have a chance to do damage. But more importantly,
Oh yeah, yes, so you confirm the roll. That's right.
yep. Okay, yeah, the only difference between lethal bashing is primarily for mortals. So now, we'll use the dangerousness of their gun combined with that particular hit, which they're currently wielding. Okay, so that is 2. Oh, correctly.
I wonder how many vampires die from getting run over by a car.
Probably quite a few. So, I mean, even if the blunt force trauma doesn't kill them, it might be enough to incapacitate them. In which case, they'll probably get hit by sunlight before,
Because
they're
it
able
says
to get healed up.
that lethal damage can still kill the undead.
Like, bashing damage can also kill them.
Yeah, so if you get hit by like a car by like 50 miles per hour, yeah, I don't think a vampire's surviving that, even though they're a vampire.
It depends.
Actually, that they'll survive the first hit. So as long as they don't back up afterwards, they should be fine. Because it's almost impossible to kill a vampire outright with
I mean,
with non-aggravated attacks.
if you're a Bruja and you like do your disciplines right, you could just shoulder check the car back and walk away.
So they rolled 60-10?
Yep, and it looks like without any outside modifiers, which we're going to go over.
I gotta go put potatoes in. I'll be right back.
Yeah, now's a good time to do that.
The taters.
Good old taters.
Alrighty, so now that we note there's 3 damage incoming, Blood, you may attempt to use your soak dice to try and avoid that damage.
Slash RD 10,
You
2d10.
you also have an option to attempt to dodge, but that would require require you to. Well, actually, no, you. Yeah, no, you could dodge, though it would mess up. You would have fewer dice to work with that because you're trying to interrupt yourself.
Alright, so 2d10. I'm gonna use my second luck. There we go, that's a lot better.
So what would the roll to dodge be, Necro?
Alright, so if you did want to dodge specifically, it would be your dex and athletics.
Yeah, which I don't have. That would just be 2d10.
Now you got a hole in your suit, dude. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that
How are
is.
you gonna explain this shit?
Yep, so that's 2. Yep, that'd be 2 bashing, which on your health thing,
Slash.
you would take in. Yep, the little slash. The X is for lethal, and the pound sign is for aggravated.
How much health do I have? Do I start from bruised or do I start from extra bruised?
Extra bruised exists in case you have some mechanic that gives you more, but you would start at bruised.
So I'm hurt.
Yep, you are now at hurt.
Okay.
So because you are now hurt, you are now taking a -1 to all your dice.
Yep.
Now we're gonna.
As Elijah is
now-
shot, he shouts, "Dude, my suit!" He says, like standing like completely open, unhurt from like 2 bullets in the chest.
We'll have
The fuck? Are you gonna pay for this?
and now we're gonna have this one who's going to be focusing on trying to run, and that'll be their turn spent on running. And now this human who is going to attempt to get control of the grapple. Which in that case would be a strength brawl. Well, I was going to say that would require a resisted action, but thankfully that means Elle doesn't need to do anything because
Getting shot is very distracting.
yeah, because yeah, since yeah they because it was one less dice from because they're hurt, which means they have completely they basically wasted their turn. Which means as soon as Elle's back, we can go over the turn. So, well, since Elle is the last in the first in the initiative, we can just go over the humans real quick. Blue is likely going to try and close the distance and potentially shoot at potentially shoot at Harvey since he's got the gun.
Okay, I am back.
Alrighty, so you didn't miss much, Elle. The Harvey got shot. The human that you took the gun from tried to grab you, but failed spectacularly. Partly because
He's been shot.
he's got a bleeding leg.
Neat.
And now we're just going over the next turn. So Blue's going to try and get into position behind his buddies and shoot at Harvey. Red, assuming he's still standing after all this, is likely going to try and take a swing at you. Purple is likely going to unload their little machine gun on Harvey.
Didn't they already make a turn?
We're at
This is
the
start of a new
we're at the
turn.
start of a new one.
Okay.
He's
Did you
explaining.
completely forget how this works, dude? It's literally just last round.
Yeah, because
Wasn't paying attention last
yeah,
round. Remember?
the lower your initiative, the sooner you declare your actions. Thus, the humans declare their actions first,
Oh, I see.
and then once the humans declare their action, now Harvey, you can declare what action you're going to do
I'm going to get
with
behind
the
a wall.
knowledge of what the humans are going to do.
I'm going to get behind a wall because I know Elijah's going to emerge from wherever he's hiding and like rip a guy in half.
Elijah's not that strong.
No, but he usually uses
Thinking of
chainsaws.
a Bruja.
He's seen Elijah when he does like the clown act back in the circus.
That was 100 years ago. What are you talking about?
Yeah, and Harvey still remembers it.
I don't even
So
circus. 100 years
So you're
ago.
gonna position yourself behind some cover.
Yeah, I'm just going to get behind like a solid wall and break line of sight.
Okay, and do you want to do any other actions besides that?
If anyone comes to the doorway that's not our Toreador, I'm going to shoot them in the face. That would be a difficulty 8 test.
Alrighty, now
Oh, fuck,
Elijah,
never mind.
what do you wish to do?
Sorry, I was distracted. Apparently, the first circus was in 1792 in Philadelphia.
P.T. Barnum.
So yeah, no, I forgot it was that far back.
I mean, circuses are older than the country.
Yeah.
Red's in circus.
Elijah's going to do what he did before. Try to stealthily make his way through the door. And then try to get over here. To hopefully sneak up behind blue guy. I'm just assuming that they all have corresponding colored bandanas. Because why not? And I would believe that would be the entirety of Elijah's turn. The action of opening the door and then
You know what?
walking
They
through.
do now. They do now.
They do now.
That that wasn't the original intention, but honestly, yeah, it could be. Honestly, now I regret not making one of them pink, so we could have
Oh,
Mr. Pink.
oh, Mr. Pink has
Next
cancer.
one. Next time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If there is a next time.
Their boss drives through the front of the thing with a car. He jumps out. He has the pink bandana.
Alright, now Millarc, now that you know what everyone else is going to do, what are you planning on doing?
So he's hiding like a bitch. He's planning to come out and do something about blue. Was that what he said?
Yeah.
Well, I have a gun in my hand.
It's true, you have a gun. And,
I have a person right here who's not that far away from me.
yep, for perspective, this would be considered a light revolver.
All right.
Yeah, thankfully, right now, range doesn't matter at all. You probably don't care about capacity, because probably aren't going to be unloading that many shots.
No, I only need one when I put it directly against his temple.
Necro,
God damn it.
Necro,
I
you
love
can.
that this has become like gun knife fighting. You two holding onto each other, one arm, just like punch shooting each other with guns.
I was gonna go for Rebecca stance. Oh, don't tell me no one got that reference. God damn.
Alrighty, so feel free to that would be dex and firearms if you wish to shoot at one of them.
Ooh.
Okay, so
Mike.
good.
Good news
So,
or bad news?
Well, the good news is you did get at least one success, so it's not dramatic. Bad news is you did not hit.
No, the real question is, where's that damn luck mechanic here?
Oh yeah, you have the you have lucky, don't you?
Oh, actually, yes, I do. Actually, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, so assuming you do have lucky, you could use it if you wished.
You were born lucky, or either way, you may repeat any 3 failed rolls per story, including botches, but you may try only once per failed roll. So I can do it again, basically. I think.
If you wish to, you could try.
I don't think I have any better chance. I don't think there's any way I could get worse.
I mean, use it or
I
lose
mean,
it.
you can certainly try.
Much better.
Yep, that's better. You now get you got a 1 on that one. Would have been 2, but you rolled a 1. And now the revolver has 4, so that'd be a total of 5 dice you can throw at this particular human.
5 dice. Okay. How does that work out? I don't really. Did I do that right?
You did that right. Let me just double check damage, because I think it still applies to the same rules. So yep, it does apply the same. So thankfully you did get at least one success. So that means it's not a critical failure. But unfortunately, you have not succeeded in your attempts to injure. So basically you go to shoot the this particular human. Fortunately, the gun is poorly maintained, and it doesn't quite fire properly. But after a quick adjustment on your part, you're able to get it to fire. But between the poor quality of the gun and what is likely a small caliber round, it ends up painfully but rather harmlessly bouncing off of their helmet.
Shit. Should have just gone for another removing of his weapon.
You you could have,
Yep. Well, that's the end of my
but
turn.
but unfortunately, that's just how dice works. Alrighty, Elijah, are you ready for your sneaking?
Yep. I'm gonna do it again. Uh, yeah, that's right. Sweet.
Yeah, that's good enough. They if any of them do notice anything, they're a bit too distracted to be concerned.
6, 7. As Elijah's just casually walking through the store.
Elijah's in position. Harvey, you ready to do your declared actions?
Oh, he just whole ass ran outside.
Got to the nearest wall.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. So I move outside towards the nearest source of like solid cover because those walls in there, that's paper mache. That is literally like plasterboard. I'm hiding behind like the solid like brick / concrete wall.
It's either plasterboard or it's asbestos.
Yeah.
Take your chances.
Look, just because I feed off cancer patients doesn't mean I want cancer.
They're not gonna get it. What do you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, cancer.
I
Yeah,
don't.
Cancer can only grow in a living body.
Yeah, I don't want to be cancerous.
You're a fucking walking corpse. Don't worry about
No, I don't want to
So
give
now that
other
you've
people cancer.
alrighty now that
dude, it's not gonna happen. You're fine.
I
yeah,
was
now that
there for
you've
9/11. Do you know how much asbestos was in those two towers?
now that
Well, then
you've
you're already a problem.
now that you've taken your cover, we can move over to Purple, who made their declared action as attempting to shoot you. You're in cover, so that does provide bonuses.
No, I'm out of line of sight. I specifically left line of sight. I mean, he's
Yeah, but
free to shoot the wall.
this would be a difficult shot from because you are behind a wall, so this does increase the difficulty quite extensively.
And he's
Ran outside, putting his fingers in the fucking bullet holes. Like, god damn it.
So and the thing is, they're using. Now we'll introduce a another mechanic of automatic fire.
with
Going
his.
to basically
Okay, go on. Sorry.
this no the purple one has a
Machine
a little
pistol.
less MG. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So that can actually do automatic fire. They they haven't fired yet, so their weapon does have enough clip to do it, because they're going to unload the entire clip as you're quickly dashing away, but not before you get into cover. Fortunately, it's again because of the recoil, it is harder for them to actually hit with this. They can't target any specific parts of the body, but it does. But firing wildly with pretty much a dozen or so bullets does make it
They
quite
can get
easy to
lucky
potentially hit.
through averages. Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
Yep,
Holy shit.
automatic fire adds 10 dice to the pool.
No, I mean, look at it. He had 1, 2, 3, 4 9s and 2 10s.
Thankfully, they're not specialized, so the 10s don't mean anything. That's right. So thankfully, because of the increase in difficulty class, that's only 5 potential hits on you. Actually, no, that's 4 because there was a 1. It's only 4. And then add in the 4 the gun comes with. That's 8 potential damage. So thankfully, you hiding behind that wall was in fact a good decision on your part. Because it kept you from eating too much lead.
Look, he's shooting past a scuffle in the doorway to shoot into the concrete wall, and he still hit me and hit no one else.
Yeah. Yeah, what little bit of you is exposed while you're getting into position.
He shot me in the
Gets-
ass.
It's potentially yes. So that's 3 potential hits. Would you like to try and soak that? Alrighty, you have soaked one of the bullets.
I am now wounded.
Yep, I believe that brings you down to -2.
Yep. Yeah, fuck this. I am not, I'm leaving it to you, to Elijah and Elle. They have done nothing but, like, explicitly attack me.
In fairness, you're the one who's got the gun. Until Millarc had the gun, but they did that so quick they haven't fully picked that up yet. And Elijah, they have no idea Elijah's even here yet.
Yeah, he has revealed his position.
So
What I had planned works, they're gonna be shitting their pants.
So Blue is going to attempt to maneuver around. However, Blue is going to end up running into Elijah and will need to make a awareness to even notice you or potentially be completely caught off guard. So that would likely be wits and awareness. No, they have oh no. They have our first critical disaster of the game.
Does his gun blow up?
No, he as he's running around the stock to try and get a better position, he ends up running into Elijah, assuming Elijah doesn't want to step aside, of course.
I'll attempt to.
You even as you're stepping aside, he somehow trips over you. His gun goes sailing out of his hands and towards your feet, and they're and they end up prone on the ground as they end up skidding behind you. That will be their turn. Because their action did not anticipate being knocked over. Now for the disarmed human who's going to attempt to punch a little girl.
Dude, she looks like she's 14. Just hit her. You don't understand how strong she is. It's like her grip is like a vice. Have you seen her teeth?
And
She looks like a
let's
shark.
see. Oh wait, gotta make sure I remove one because they are injured. There's one less dice for them to throw a punch. Yep, that is a fail. They're struggling to stand on their wounded leg, and so it's quite easy to step away from the swing as they try to club you with their fist. Reggie's just not having a good day.
He's gonna be dragged in here one way or another.
Alrighty, now we're on a new turn. So Blue's probably going to attempt to get up, try and figure out what the hell just happened to him, and likely attempt to grab his gun if he can. Red is probably going to take another swing at no, not a swing. Is gonna try and go for another grapple on Millarc. And Purple, having just recently recovered from getting pinged on the head, is gonna attempt to turn and shoot at Millarc. Now, Harvey, what are you gonna do with this information?
Wait, did you say that this guy is going to pursue a pass with these two?
No, he said that guy's gonna try and shoot me.
I'm going to aim for this guy's head. I'm going to shoot him straight in the head. Does shooting the person in the head instantly kill them?
I mean, I tried that. That didn't work.
Well, in fairness, I don't think you were aiming. You were just shooting. But aiming does.
I literally said I was doing the Rebecca stance.
If you weren't aware, that means absolutely nothing to us.
Oh, jeez. Okay, give me a
You
moment.
gotta actually describe what you're doing, but
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, you can target specific parts of the body.
I'm going to
They
do a
so
3-round
yeah
burst, aiming for the guy's head.
Yep. That'll increase your difficulty by 2. So you'll be looking for 9s and 10s, but you will be doing 1 extra dice of damage.
9s and 10s. It says 8, not 8's up.
Well, you're trying to hit a small target.
It specifically
Small
says
target.
if you aim for the head, it is a 8 up.
Is that one of your traits that you have?
No, I just read that when I was skimming through the combat rules.
Okay, no, because there are specific rules for targeting something, and the head is specifically classified as a small target.
I always forget her fucking name every time.
All right. You know what? In that case, I'm going to shoot his gun. Since his gun would be bigger than the cell phone, I'm going to shoot the gun out of his hand.
Yes. Yeah, so that would just be a difficulty. That would just be a
The same
difficulty 1,
difficulty.
so that would be. That would be 8. Yeah, 8 plus.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to.
So it is slightly easier to hit.
Yeah, I'm going to take an aim action. Is that a thing I can do? Actually.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. You can in fact target something.
All right, I'm going to take a.
Although aiming is another thing. Although aiming is slightly different because basically
The attacker adds
you
1 die
basically will
to their attack pool on a single shot for each turn spent aiming. Oh.
Yep, so you would have to spend your turn. You have to spend a turn aiming.
Now, in that case, I'm going to do a 3-round burst.
Yeah, if you want to aim, I won't stop you. Just remember, you'll be spending an entire turn doing nothing but aiming.
Yeah, I'm going to do a 3-gun burst. Aiming for the shooting at the gun to knock it out of their hand. Would it knock it out of their hand?
Depends on your results.
Okay. Yep, that's what I'm going to do.
Alrighty, and now fine. And now next we have Elijah. You're in a quite enviable position.
Yeah. After this guy tripped, Elijah's just going to reach down, cusp his hands around to this guy's eyes, and use petrification. Putrefaction. Like that.
Oh god, why does it smell like vomit? Oh no.
Oh, way worse than that, bud. It's way
So,
worse.
alright, so feel free to prepare your description and explanation for that as we go to what Millarc's going to be doing this turn.
Oh wait, is it my turn?
What is? Do you need me to go over what the others are doing?
Oh, I know what this guy's hiding. This guy's gonna turn this person into sludge. This person is gonna try and shoot me. This person's gonna try and punch at me. Surprise! This person hasn't run during all this. But what I am going to do is throw the pistol in my hand away, like that way, because I don't want them to get it, and attempt to steal his light machine gun or whatever the fuck his gun.
It's like basically a little submachine gun.
Is it a
Yeah,
Tech 9?
submachine gun. That's the term.
Because I know you said you agreed with me that was a machine pistol.
Well, in regards to the game, those are basically the same thing.
Are they?
There is no.
I believe there actually is a difference.
To be more specific, to be more exact, like I guess the difference is the difference between a small submachine gun and a large submachine gun. But
Okay.
it's mostly so. Yeah, so a large submachine gun would be like basically a full on big gun that shoots pistol rounds.
That is really dumb. They really should have said machine pistol in SMG.
Well, not all.
A Glock 18 is a machine pistol. That's their example. An HK MP5 is a submachine gun. That is their example. This would be
the
like
thing
me
is,
saying. Sorry.
I understand why they did it because
The gun geek.
The difference between a machine pistol and a submachine gun is very small.
No.
And basically what they're doing between that is basically something that's more compact and quick firing compared to something that's more heavy duty. So it's one of those where the exact difference is not important. They're using very general terms because, especially since they already have light pistol and heavy pistol, having then a machine pistol would get a little more confusing because
yeah, but they don't have light assault rifle and heavy assault rifle. Sorry, Necro. I just hung up on like that.
Correct. Yeah, mostly because assault rifle's its own category. Because if it's a light assault rifle, that would be a large machine gun. A large submachine gun.
If it was a light assault rifle, they could have called it a bullpup rifle.
There's nothing. How dare you? There's nothing light about that.
It's small though.
So I roll a 5d10s, dexterity and melee.
Yep, because you're trying to I'm assuming you're trying to strike at them.
Steal the gun.
Yeah, that'd be disarm. So yeah, that's dex melee.
Alright.
Shit! What the fuck?
Oh, that's unfortunate. So thankfully you had at least one success, so it's not.
It evens out. Looks like.
I mean, all you need is at least one success to stop it from going critical. But Unfortunately, that's enough. Yeah, but yeah, that is unfortunately enough. But unfortunately, yeah, that is with that current roll, that would overall be a failure.
Hmm.
When does the
Should I
police
waste
going to show
another
up?
chance at lucky?
Oh wait, this is Kansas City. They aren't going to
He's
show
gonna
up.
shoot me otherwise, so yeah, I'm gonna use the other lucky.
Yeah, so
This is Kansas. We'll see them in an hour.
yeah, and also don't.
Not critical success, but also no critical failures.
Yep. Oh, and let's see, difficulty. Oh, yep. Nope. Yep. So you get at least one success. So, and I have to check to make sure does disarm just succeed, or does that have opposed? Yep. Okay, so that's to. So we'll have to, and then have to oppose the strength rating on them. Oh no, strength rating. So you need to have more successes than their strength rating. Which that's 1, and unfortunately, this one has more than 1 strength.
Damn. Well, that's best I can do. I tried to knock it off.
So yeah, you make a good effort to grab the gun, but apparently Purple is either more resilient or better trained and is able to push you back from and keep control of their gun.
Okay. Before I hand over my turn, what page is equipment in this book?
It's not.
It is
Oh, of course
page
it's not.
281.
Is it?
That's the ranged weapons chart. And then you, then it should be somewhere around there for like melee shit.
Yeah, there's also a chart for melee and armor as well, but it's very generalized.
Okay. Okay,
So
just
yes,
wanted to look at it, so I'm good.
yeah, so yeah, you can. So it gives you information of how something would work, and you basically try and find something that fits into a certain archetype. Hence why blood is getting such a big conniption over the fact that generalized terms are being used for specific categories.
Because machine pistol's descriptive. It is sufficiently descriptive enough. They use rifle for a generic description. Why not machine pistol?
Because rifle is differentiating between a standard short fire rifle compared to a rapid assault rifle.
Yeah, so a machine pistol, the SMG. Anyways, Necro, do you want me to roll?
Well, no, it's not. Well, enough. We'll be going on to Elijah next.
Oh, I'm sorry, Elijah. Please, kick his ass.
No, you're not.
Alrighty, so if you would like, in your choice, to give the explanation and the description of putrefaction.
Yeah. So, like I said before, Elijah reaches down, this guy that's on the ground, cusps his hands over his eye, and to describe putrefaction to everybody.
Oh, putrefaction. I thought you said petrification.
Putrefaction.
Oh, wow.
I corrected myself. So yes, the character can, with a touch, inflict decay upon a target. Hair falls out, teeth loosen, flesh rots, and fungus grows on the skin. This power works on targets living and undead, and is obviously quite unsettling both physically and psychologically. It says that I must first touch the intended target. I then must roll Dexterity Medicine against the target's Stamina Fortitude and spend a blood point. And a success inflicts 1 health level of lethal damage on and removes 1 point of the victim's appearance. This appearance loss returns to vampires at the rate of 1 point per night, but is permanent for mortals. If a mortal suffers 3 or more health levels of damage From repeated uses of this power in one scene, gangrene or other ailments may occur. It can also be used on plants for similar effects. However, not inanimate objects.
Fuck you, Poison Ivy.
I could just kill shit. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't grow shit.
I have a black thumb.
Be fair, plants already die when I touch them without me having to use this anyway.
Alrighty, so feel free to make your roll. And I'll be surprised if you don't beat their stamina, since they have no fortitude.
Oh, fuck. Wow, our rolls have just been wildly swinging.
I mean, I think that's 3 successes minus 2, which is still 1.
1 critical. Unless it takes the highest.
Well, he's not. Well, I don't think any of you have specializations yet, so.
No.
I think I do.
Yeah, so the critical 10 doesn't do anything.
Yeah, so. You somehow managed to not surpass their stamina rating.
Oh, wow.
Because, every creature that lives has at least 1 stamina.
So he has stamina too.
So you attempt to grasp and utilize your abilities on him, but between them freaking out and then basically flailing at you, you're not quite able to get a good grip. You're not able to get your full power on them.
Come now, friend. Let me show you the way. You can see
Harvey.
the world as I do.
Harvey,
This creepy ass fucking voodoo dude hating over you that appeared out of nowhere.
In the hand. So
Yeah,
Harvey, drawing upon his World War II and Korea War experience, shifts around like the doorway and then fires 3 times right in the assailant's hand. Hopefully, knocking their submachine gun out of their hand, and possibly taking a few fingers with it.
So that would be 3 hits because you're doing a 3-round burst. Now, if you want to roll your damage against the submachine gun.
So do I roll 5d10 or do I 5d10 or what?
Well, you get 3. You get 3 hits, and then also whatever damage your gun does.
All right, so 8d10, and this is against the hand, not the gun. So I guess does a 6 count?
Not well, because you're hitting the. You stated you were shooting at the gun.
I said I was shooting at the hand multiple times, with the goal of knocking the gun out of his hand.
Oh, if it's the hand, that would have been a small target.
No, it says a hand is... Yeah, that's what I was doing. A small target, which is 9 and 10.
If it's a small target, that would have been +2. You're doing 3-round burst, which would have added another +1.
which meant only a 10 would have hit.
That's why I rolled a 5d10. Because the 5d10 adds dice
Yeah, so
to
you
hit.
only.
It didn't. Does it say that makes it harder to hit if you add dice? I mean,
Well, no, you're specifically using the 3-round burst. So you're adding 2 dice to your attack, but
okay.
you add add +1 to the difficulty due to the recoil.
Yes, Necro. That's why I said I was shooting the hand. I was shooting the hand, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that would be a medium target." And I said, "No, I'm shooting the hand."
So,
Anyways, that would remove 2d10 from the roll, so that would remove
which,
that 5 and the 3 at the end there. So I'd still have
yeah,
the
so
10,
thankfully,
5, 10,
yeah,
4,
thankfully
6,
doesn't.
4.
Yeah, so thankfully it doesn't matter too much in this case. So yeah, you do manage to hit, and this is, and because they're mortals, they can't soak this, but they do have a little bit of armor, which does help against that. Actually, no, yeah, they do have. Yeah, they do have armor, so yeah, they can potentially soak a hit. Nope. Alrighty, now, Purple has both, lost their gun, as well as being, injured now. Or no, they're hurt now.
Food.
Alrighty, so now next we'll go over to Purple, who's going to attempt to, fire the gun that they no longer have. So, fortunately, it means that they, can't exactly do anything, since their action requires something that they do not currently have. And I don't think they would have the ability. No, they would not be able to do that now. They do not have the correct stats to do that. Now we'll move on to Blue, who's going to attempt to rally and get up. As well as and try, and I guess in this case, try and push off the creepy old man, grabbing him.
Oh my god.
This one's not hurt. Fortunately, they do not succeed in that. Yeah. Managed to, they're able to get back up, but that's about all they're able to do. Let's see if Red is able to do something about the little girl with their previous injury. Oh, yep, they may have potentially landed a blow.
Really? No, jeez.
Oh no, he's going to slap you in the face.
Reduce 1 because of the injury. Alrighty, so while their fist does technically collide, they don't quite have the right stance in the force to apply any considerable damage to you.
Yeah, at this point, he should just be trying to drag himself away.
So alright, so now we have yeah, so both of them are disarmed. Actually all of them are disarmed. So yeah, so Blue's going to they're gonna make an attempt to try and to escape and run, most likely failing in the result. Red will probably won't be able to get far, but will likely attempt to tackle on Millarc.
Oh no, he's going to land on top of me where I can easily bite his neck.
What is Purple going to do? Got no gun. Ain't got much of a weapon at the moment. Unfortunately, that does greatly limit the options for that. So probably, if anything, he's probably going to attempt to take cover while this is all happening. So Harvey, with this information in mind, what are you planning on doing?
Just making sure they're both trying to grapple Elle's character, right?
Red is trying to tackle. Purple is going to be running into cover.
Alright, I would like to use my presence discipline. And I'd like to enthrall both of them to my glorious voice by using my enchanting voice merit. And I'm going to ask both of them to please lay down and await the police.
We could have just done that.
Well, I have to soften them up first.
Not Pokemon.
So that would be a discipline presence using manipulation from social attribute alongside etiquette.
Alrighty, and now we'll move on to assuming Elijah is here. What is Elijah here? I'm going to assume no. So we'll go to Millarc. What are your
We
plans?
could have just asked them nicely to get down on the floor.
Again, you have you have you have to soften them up first.
How many dice are you rolling, Blood?
Let's see. That would be 5, then 3, then 2, then 3 more.
How? Wait, what dice are you rolling?
Manipulation, etiquette, and then I'm using a discipline presence. Then I'm using my enchanting voice to augment it, if God allows me.
Let me go read what that does real quick. Make
There's
sure
something about your voice, whether paying attention. Difficulty of all rolls involving your voice to persuade, charm, or command are reduced by 2.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
the difficulty is reduced. It doesn't add dice, it reduces your difficulty, which is arguably better.
Yes.
But obviously, you still you've got plenty of dice already, and so yeah, but yeah, you are correct on the fact that you will be. I'm assuming I understand your presence talent. Yeah, I think your presence itself would add some to it.
Presence. Clan discipline. Presence. I have to go like all the way down. Wait, there it is. Oh, no. Disciplines. There it is, found it. That's animalism. Unfortunately, I'm not a furry. That's celerity. Necromancy. Bone path. Potence. Presence. There it is. I have 3 levels in presence. That means I could use awe, dread gaze, or entrancement. So I could do that and spend a blood point, or I could just ask them to surrender. Normally.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh, don't worry. We were
Come
just
back.
going over to presence discipline.
So now that we understand how blood works,
Thank you.
Elijah, you know that the blue is going to try and struggle out of your grip and likely run away. What are you planning on doing?
I'm debating if I want to try it again, or if I just want to hit him with my stick.
Classify as a club.
Yep. I'll try it again. Why not?
Millarc, have you had enough time to figure out what you want to do?
I'm just so stunned that I could have possibly been doing that this entire time. Just asking them to get down on their knees and surrender. Because I have very similar traits and dice rolls that I could have done. I could still do. Could steal his fucking thunder. If I want to.
Yep. Yeah, you know what everyone else is going to be doing, and you can plan accordingly.
Well, I guess I'm going to give it a shot. Might as well try and steal the thunder. Because my fighting skills have not gone well. I have no idea where the guns went, so it's either... I literally have no weapons at this point.
Well, no. Last I checked, you have
The revolver I tossed behind me.
you tossed the revolver and then you disarmed the other one of their their submachine gun.
I did.
Didn't he shoot it out of his hand?
I shot
You
his
disarmed
hand.
it before he shot.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why the gunshot became a hand shot.
Oh, I had already okay. Okay, I'd already stolen it. Alright.
It was either that or he was gonna continue shooting the gun and shoot
Well,
out of your
then
hand.
let's try it with a threat. Smiling and pointing the gun at the two, I simply say, using my own salinity bullshit, which is presence bullshit, which is only 2 compared to his 3. Why don't you two get on your knees and I'll make sure you guys don't die tonight.
Hey.
Alright, what do I roll? What are the dice for this shit?
Well, since you're making a threat, so that would likely be manipulation and intimidation.
Damn. Alright, well, that's 4 dice. Okay. But I do have enchanting voice, so
Yep, that would lower the difficulty.
oh, thank God. That's gotta be 2 successes, right?
Not taking in the your enchanting voice bonus. And you can see that the yep, you can see that Red looks very defeated, seeing that none of them have weapons and you do have a weapon. That was quite devastating. And is seems prepared to surrender. Purple seems as if they're intending to surrender, though they seem a bit more quizzical about it compared to Red.
So, hooray! I guess it's Isaac's turn.
Alrighty, Elijah, you're going to attempt to be grotesque again.
Nastiest thing this side of the Mississippi.
That is significantly better. Looks to be about 3, assuming I understand how putrefaction works.
So even if he makes a successful roll, he would still fail?
Well, he's well, I mean, well, for starters, he has the first one is bypassing the stamina,
Okay.
which he has. And then next, I believe he does his damage, which I'm assuming, like every other attack, is
I sent them to Discord.
Oh no, okay, no.
My
So yeah,
understanding, the simple success generates 1 lethal damage.
ah,
It's more of a like psychological thing because now this dude just got cuffs around his eyes that he uses to see and rotting away.
oh, so as long as you succeed, you do the damage. Yep. Yeah, that is quite different. So while it's hard to see with all their various wrappings and their helmet and whatnot. But what skin is exposed, you can see it become quite frayed and stretched. And you can you can see their eyes becoming a bit haggard as their skin tends to peel back on itself, looking almost as old as you do.
Now you see the world as I do, friend. I hope you enjoy it.
Alrighty, now Elijah. You can
Harvey.
Yep, Harvey. I always confuse my old white people.
Old white people with ghoulish hobbies. Alright, so this is a 8d10, because am I using manipulation and etiquette?
Well, if are you actually trying to persuade them, or are you trying to intimidate them?
Yeah, I'm trying to persuade them to just, get on their knees and surrender.
Well, yeah, that's likely either manipulation, intimidation, or likely charisma and empathy.
So etiquette wouldn't work?
No, etiquette is a more refined skill.
Alright,
It's how you would interact in social circumstances.
in which case I'm just using
This
manipulation.
is not exactly a social circumstance.
I'm using manipulation, intimidation. Well, there you go. 5 successes. So, gentlemen, I understand that you are looking to make money, but money is not worth your life, and you both have been disarmed. And I believe your third friend is getting molested by my also third friend. So why don't you both surrender and just save your hands more mutilation?
Alrighty, so yeah, between the previous threat, the threat of your additional weapons, and the revelation that apparently they do not have the numeral superiority, and that their friend is not in fact sneaking around trying to help out, and is in fact being clobbered by your friend, they quickly realize that they have pretty much no chance in their current situation, and appear quite ready to abort their action and to surrender. So Purple's going to be getting down to their knees and waiting, and Red will do much the same.
Is that combat?
Not yet. Now we still have Blue, who's still trying to fight back. They're only bruised, hilariously enough, so they're not getting any penalties to their chest. But they will try to fight back against Elijah and try and push him away. Which they're making a good effort, but they're not quite able to escape the grip. Alrighty, so you've got two of them who have surrendered, and one who's flailing in a blind panic. So I guess the question is, while initiative is technically important, I guess the question is what is
everyone planning on doing?
I would like to move in and disarm the two guys in front of us and pick up their firearms and as much ammo as they're carrying. Because free unmarked firearms.
Yeah. Well, okay. So to remind you, one of their guns was thrown outside and was in fact probably landed somewhere in the parking lot behind you. And their other gun is currently being held by Millarc, who is using it to intimidate them.
Yep, I'll go grab that revolver in the parking lot. What's this? 38 special? Ooh, nice. Smith and Wesson.
A very cheap light revolver. Hey, Elijah, are you gonna keep doing the same, or have you had your fun?
I'll just club him this time.
Alrighty, and what does Millarc want to do with this position of superiority?
Well, first thing I need to know is how badly is this guy injured?
They are. It's not severe, but but without a direct medical test, you're not sure how bad the bleeding is, and if the bullet potentially hit anywhere important in the leg. But they
I might
don't
be
seem
able,
like they're going to be dying immediately.
I might be able to heal that. I don't know. I mean, require some interpretation of things. I'm not sure you can interpret that way. Healing touch. If you bite someone, you can heal the bite wound. If you bite the bullet wound, could you heal the bullet wound?
Licky, licky.
Considering the type of bullet that went through, probably not.
All right. Then the best I can do is point my gun at the purple one and say, "Help your friend stem the bleeding so he doesn't die." And then once they've both been tied, then once that's done, tie them up, and then take some blood. That's a reward for myself. Something in that order. It'll probably take a couple turns to get that all done, though. So, I don't know. What do I do?
Alright. Okay, so it sounds like you're attempting to make a command. So this will be pretty easy. But yes, be likely either charisma or manipulation, and likely either empathy or intimidation.
What even is my empathy? Is it any good at all? I don't think it is. I think it doesn't exist. Yeah, it's gotta be intimidation. Alright, so charisma and intimidation, which would be 5d10.
Thankfully, you do pass.
With the charisma voice thing as well, so.
Yep. Yeah, because your difficulty is pretty low, thankfully. So they don't seem like they're going to be putting up much of a fight anymore. And they're willing to facilitate what you said.
Alright.
Then we'll go to Elijah. You're going to attempt a that would be Dex melee.
Dex melee? Got it.
Yep. Okay, so that's
3 hits. And then the damage for a club would be your strength plus 2. And then you'd add in your 3 hits.
Okay. So that'd be 5.
If you
Or
have,
is it an additional dice per hit?
it's an additional dice per hit.
Okay.
Yeah, so again, so whatever your strength is, then you'd add plus 2 to that. And then add in your total hits, which was 3. I mean, this is bashing. Alright, so that is 3 things of damage, which brings them into a pretty nasty condition. So I believe now they're... Nope. Yep, they are now wounded. Barely able to do much of anything. Alrighty, Harvey. So you said you were going to be doing some collection?
Yep, I'm just gonna grab that revolver. What? Should I just put light revolver in my inventory?
Yep, it's a light revolver.
I'm gonna put a 38 special Smith & Wesson.
Good enough. If you want to be nerdy about it.
Yes, I do want to be nerdy about it. My character is explicitly a gun nut.
And in fairness, 38 special is in fact something the game uses as its example.
Exactly.
Alrighty, now Purple's going to attempt a medical check. Unfortunately, they're not particularly trained in medicine, and they also have a quite damaged hand. It in fact might be broken, so it's going to be quite difficult for them to patch up their ally. Plus they're also wounded themselves, so unless that and they're fumbling around, not able to quite get a grip, since it seems that their dominant hand was the one that got ripped. Then yeah, I guess we'll have Red go down, and I guess have Red try and patch themselves up. They're well, they're actually in the same position as well, so okay, so they seem to know enough of the basics to know to apply pressure and whatnot, even if they are not entirely, even if they don't necessarily have the right technique, they have the right principle. And both of them will just move out of the way of the door. And lastly, the last one attempting to fight off Elijah. All right, so that's 2 from the injuries. Okay, yep. So we'll. Okay, so that failed, and actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think they could pass that because they have to. They would have to surpass your strength, and I think you have at least. I think you have at least 1 strength, so they could not surpass. So yeah, they're just basically just rolling around in pain, and just basically being worthless as they're just kind of throwing their limbs limply at you. It's quite clear that they're very much panicking, trying to use what little power they still have to survive. So, for the new turn, what guess question? I'm assuming Elijah, are you going to continue smacking them, or are you going to do something else?
I was muted. That doesn't help. I was going to say, now that Elijah has his prey sufficiently dude, he's just going to pick them up by the throat. I assume also scoop up the gun that was dropped at his feet.
Yep.
And then he will walk out towards his comrades. Say something along the lines to Harvey about getting the clerk to stay quiet and everyone else grabbing their food to go.
All right.
Oh, also,
Amazing.
Harvey, when you talk to the clerk, make sure she gets rid of those those pesky CTV cameras or whatever.
Excellent observation, my friend. Do you show up in
I've
those?
already had more than enough trouble than that with them as is. I'm sorry, what was that, friend?
Do you show up in those?
I do indeed.
Ah, damn it.
Technology is not the same as human perception,
Ah, that's a good point.
which can be easily manipulated.
Yeah, no problem. I
Now,
can
if
fix
I'm
that.
particularly stronger in obfuscation, I might be able to do that. The masters of the works are able to remove their existence entirely. No one even remembers their name, what they look like, and no one can even see them.
I think they just
So
write
it's not
themselves
clear.
out of existence. Oh, pardon me, buddy. Oh, hold on. He's going to start like checking this guy's pockets for ammo.
Alrighty, so I see what it is to search.
Millarc,
That
to
would
grab your
like-
meal to go.
That would likely be, let's see,
Come on,
probably
boys.
perception and streetwise. Either that or larceny.
Can I take firearms to see where on his person he would be like hiding his ammo? Since I'm not taking his wallet, I'm taking his ammo.
Elijah rolls his eyes. If you need me to check their pockets, I can.
Oh, are you more experienced in the art of larceny?
Indeed, I'm an assassin. How many times do I have to explain this to you?
Excellent. I'll leave the stripping of the corpses to you then. And then
Damnable fool.
Harvey proceeds to like pick up like 4 chocolate bars, like a bag of Fritos, and like a 6-pack of beer, and puts on like the death between him and the and puts on the desk between him and the clerk. He then takes one of the
Yeah, did you?
cigarette like cigarette boxes are lying around, like pulls a cigarette out and lights it up.
Ouch.
Yeah. So how can I get service here?
Alright, so let's go through this. So first off, we'll do the easy stuff with Elijah
there's Millarc.
rifling through the pockets. Thankfully, you find a fair few things. Actually, which one are you searching first? I should probably ask.
I'm standing next to Purple.
Okay, that is important. So you find a couple of things. You first you find about what appears to be about, let's see, about about 8 bullets of 9mm. You find what appears to be a car key. And lastly, and more interestingly enough, you find what appears to be a small piece of wood about the size of your hand that's been sharpened to a point.
Oh, fuck. Now, isn't this interesting, Purple?
Hey, my dildo!
What?
Here's the steak, you damn fool. Alright, I'm gonna check Blue next.
Wait,
After,
he has a steak?
Millarc. Yeah, Purple had a steak on him.
Oh, isn't that interesting?
How does Millarc's search go? I assume you're searching in red, right, El?
I didn't do a search.
Oh,
Yep,
what
I'm
was
I'm,
your...
I'm assuming he's. Oh,
I'm
looks like
using my voice to try and keep control over these two.
Oh, okay.
See, I said, "Come on, YouTube, be good boys," and yeah. That's
Yeah,
me
Oh,
trying to.
I see it now. Okay.
yeah. So it does seem like despite the situation clearly getting out of hand, while they're not happy about it, they understand that they're in no position to resist.
More pockets. Run thy pockets. What kind of gun
So
did I get from Blue, by the way?
you got a light revolver.
Nice.
He was carrying 1838 special.
Shit. It's probably time for me to check on dinner. I'll be right back.
Anything else on our Blue friend?
Let me check. No, not that, nothing of note.
Okay. And I guess while Blood is continually doing his flirting, we'll check on Red. Oof.
You, yeah, you look through Red. Currently, he had 13 rounds of 38. And you don't seem to find anything else worth noting on him. Other than the fact that he's got quite a bit of blood everywhere, but
Well, he's gonna have this soon. I guess
Alrighty
once
now.
Harvey's finished with his dealings, we'll get these gentlemen out of here.
Alrighty, now thank you for your patience, Blood.
Hmm?
Alrighty, so you're as you approach the counter with your various stuff, you do see the clerk cowering behind the counter, clearly trying to avoid any stray shots.
Hey, yo, Cabana boy, come on. I got some purchases I need to make. Offering a $20 bill.
Harvey, that's not why we're here. Stick to business, you damn fool.
Is the clerk getting like out of their fugue state of fear?
They do seem to be quite shaken up by it, and they They don't seem to immediately register your commands.
All right, I'm
They
gonna
it might
use
need a they
my
might need yeah they might need a more direct influence.
I'm gonna use my enchanting voice. Hey, stand up.
Okay, so likely
Hey, erase erase the camera footage. Hey, forget you've ever seen any of us.
alrighty. So they with your compassionate voice and your fairly well, at least from the waist up, your professional appearance,
I'm wearing
they're
pants.
able
Come
to
on.
yeah, but they can't see it, and also you're currently got a few holes in your pants that weren't there before. Yeah, so the clerk gets back up. They look at you somewhat confused, like, "Hey, do you hear?
Aren't
You
you
here
that
for this?
lawyer on the billboard?
Is this for the this? No, I guess it's a good thing we pay protection."
Indeed, it's a good thing you pay protection. Speaking of, you're going to have to delete the CCTV footage. You can do that, right?
The your boss said to do otherwise. They need that footage.
As long as it don't go to the cops, it's fine.
Is it going to go to the cops?
No police.
No.
Then we won't have a problem then, as long as you don't give it to the police or make a insurance claim. He hands over the 20 bucks to the clerk. Now, for all these items, yes?
Yeah.
Motion me to the three dudes we're picking up.
Yeah. So, you never
Yeah,
saw us, and in this case, these three idiots got really rowdy before getting picked up by the police.
whatever you say. I just I just pay and you do the protecting. This is how this is supposed to work, I think.
I give him a head pat. Good boy. All right, round them
Technically
up, boys.
Now this is fun. Come on, lads. We got some to do.
Wait, they have a
Oh, I
car,
got some
right?
questions for you, boy.
They have a car, right?
Yes, they do.
Let's just take a car.
Yes,
Come on.
they do. Well, I know we are. Let's go out the back, you damn fool.
Okay. Well, yeah, 1 second. Hold on. I have to grab all that shit I just bought.
Okay. Given the time frame, I don't think the key has a key fob, correct?
Correct.
So, yeah, Elijah is. Once the others come out to watch the guys, Elijah's going to quickly test all the cars.
Thankfully, it's pretty easy because, as mentioned last session, there's only 2 cars currently available.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's only fucking 2 groups of people here. Why the fuck were there cars?
Yeah, unfortunately, this is not a dynamic map that I can alter on the fly.
No, I was zoomed in, so I literally only saw those 2 cars, which I assumed were broken down. And then this may be the robber's car, maybe the employee's car. I did not see the whole parking lot of like 10 more cars.
I am back. What did I miss?
Well, basically, yeah, apparently your Harvey is apparently buying some sundries and talking with the clerk to get everything under control. And Elijah is currently escorting your the meat bags to the back and is now looking around the parking lot trying to find which of the 2 cars belong to the robbers.
Why don't you just ask them? Which car belongs to you guys?
Thankfully, it doesn't take long because there is only two cars. One of them a small sedan, and the other one a rather beat up pickup. Which of the two would you like to try the key on first?
Let's try the pickup.
You attempt to put the key in the lock, but it does not budge.
Right, so it's the sedan. Let's try that.
You go up to the sedan and utilize the key. It slides in smoothly, and with a quick twist and a satisfying pop, the door opens for you quite easily.
It's
You
not a lot of room.
No. Well, I'm sure we can make our trips lighter. Um, how's the trunk looking like? Elijah will hop in and pop the trunk.
You open up and you suspect that you might be able to fit one person inside it.
I think we should toss Blue in there. I don't want to smell him while we drive.
Oh, he's fine. And plus, you can stop breathing.
I can, but do I want to?
Whatever. Elijah will throw Blue into the trunk and close it. Do behave as it's slowly closing on the.
Oh. Okay.
Now, gentlemen, I do believe one of you is going to be sitting on the lap of the other, so deal with it. Unless, of course, Millarc, you wish to sit on one of the laps.
If one of them wants to offer to give me a little bit of a drink, I'll gladly sit on their lap.
Yeah.
Hey. No fucking the merchandise.
Harvey, shut your mouth.
She's
I
newly
guess that would likely
embraced.
be. I
He's
guess that
all
would likely be
merchandise.
perception and empathy to judge their reactions.
Alright, perception.
I don't have empathy.
I do not have empathy, I think. Yeah, nothing. But perception. I have a 3.
Nice.
Alrighty. So you can see that Red is absolutely confused and has no idea what's going on, and seems just concerned that they've perhaps gotten involved with something crazy. Purple, on the other hand, seems very concerned, but in a way that implies knowledge of something that they know what the danger is, and they desperately want to try to avoid it.
Oh, Purple, we still got plenty of questions to ask you. Like juggling the steak with.
We're going to be asking him a lot of questions. So in the grand scheme of things, he needs to have as much blood as he can at the moment so he can remain conscious.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Red, on the
Gentlemen,
other hand...
Gentlemen, if you would be so kind as to let me see your injury. Or should I say, you, Mr. Purple, allow me to look at your injury. So what was a medicine check?
To do medicine would likely be intelligence and medicine.
Got it.
Alrighty, with that, you can see that his hand has been a bit shattered due to a bullet going through it, and while you're while you can quickly fix up the bleeding and stop any of the serious damage, you do realize that there's very little that can be done to actually save the hand.
Well, I'm sorry, friend. It looks like you might be losing this hand. I did do the best I can, but at the end of the day, you get what you get for robbing stores. Now, ain't that right?
Ain't that right?
So if everybody's ready, how about we get into this lovely car here, and we find a nice quiet place for a chat?
Will
Got
they,
motion towards the car.
if they're in no position to fight you, and as reluctant as it is, they do clamber into the back seat.
All right.
I forget.
Ouch.
Does Elijah speak French?
We established that, yeah.
Okay. All right, Elijah. You want me to drive?
Because we did a whole bunch of
Yeah.
flex of where we just talking French to each other.
Yeah. Harvey asks Elijah in French, "Do you want to drive, or should he?"
I'll take the wheel this time.
Okay. You want me to interrogate them, considering my speciality?
Indeed, you have a talk with our friend in purple here.
So I don't know why, but my mouse
I'm
cursor has
afraid he
disappeared.
might be a hunter.
Oh.
Given this stake, I mean, why else would you carry around a sharpened piece of wood like this? Think about it, Harvey.
Okay. My mouse cursor disappeared, and I don't know why.
Because you're not in here anymore.
Yeah. I refreshed to see if that would work.
Try tabbing, alt tabbing.
Yeah, it works on other pages. There it goes. Okay.
You might have to. Okay, there we go.
I was like, what did I do? All right, God, what would you
Exist.
like me to roll for the interrogation?
Well, partly depends on how you're wanting to do this.
Good cop.
In that case, that would likely be charisma and empathy.
Not manipulation and empathy, because I'm trying to manipulate the answers out of them.
If you're trying to be a good cop, you're
trying to be nice.
yeah,
Okay.
you're trying to use your charm to make them like you.
All right, gentlemen. I'll be honest with you. You have two choices depending on the answers tonight. Option one, we drop you in front of the hospital, and you leave with your lives. Option two, you displease us to the point that, well, accidents happen, and you'll end up in front of the police station if you're lucky. So, anyone want?
Lush chuckles at the police station comment.
Yeah. Fritos, before we begin.
Actually bought that garbage.
Yes.
Oh, they at least the chili cheese flavor.
Oh yeah.
Okay, all right.
He hands Elijah one of the chili
I
cheese.
will no longer argue.
Wait, how do you know what chili cheese flavor tastes like? You're like 200 years older than the product.
I can eat food.
Well, you know when people eat things and then you feed from them, you kind of get the Passover.
Oh wait, you're
I
Jewish?
try it sometime.
Is that why you like bagels, Elijah?
Or I can't eat you, damn fool.
Well, I guess it is hard
Don't
without a lower
remind me.
jaw.
I still have my. I will smack you, boy. Just interrogate the damn fool.
All right, do you want me to roll Necro?
If you don't mind.
As our inhuman natures become more and more evident. I'm using my luck roll. My last luck roll of the night. There we go. Now, gentlemen, I understand that one of you had a stake on you. I understand that in this day and age, sometimes having a little protection in the form of a melee weapon is very convenient, and nothing is more cheap than a sharpened piece of wood. So, I want to ask, why did you have a sharpened piece of wood on your inventory?
Right, so Red looks just as absolutely confused and just terrified. Just looking at Purple a bit incredulous, being like, "What the fuck did you get us into? This was supposed to be an easy job." Purple pointedly ignores Red and just kind of glares at you, Harvey. So you are real.
Yes, I am a real lawyer with a gun.
If you know the importance of it, then you understand why I was carrying it.
No, I don't know the importance of it. I was just curious on why you have a wooden stake on your person. Isn't it cheaper to have, like, the pocket knife that made the wooden stake?
It would be. That's what was the point.
So you just
But the
had a wooden...
fact,
What, you think their vampires are real?
considering you're not bleeding, despite the fact that you've got multiple holes in you,
Yeah, I wear body armor. What, have you not seen The
on your
Matrix?
on your legs and/or ass.
Yeah. It's mostly muscle. Doesn't bleed. Do you want me to...
In French, on the contrary, Harvey, that's actually contains several important arteries, and you bleed out like a stuck pig.
Harvey speaks back in French. I know that, but I'm trying to fucking bullshit them.
Oh, okay. All right, my bad.
None of you speak French, right?
No,
Good.
and you do hear a slight muffle coming from the trunk, but it's completely unintelligible.
I do.
Uh, what do you have in your trunk?
I threw blue in there, you damn fool. Well, what was he gonna do? Sit on Red's lap when Red is already sitting on Purple?
Fair enough, I guess.
Got to get a big old tower of hostages? No, fuck that.
Yeah, I think that gets pulled over by the actual police. All right. Um. So you got a stake because you think vampires are real? That's retarded. What? What? Next, you're going to tell me that werewolves are also real? That's the reason why you have silver bullets, and he pulls out like the very special revolver and he looks at it. It's like, what is this? Lead? Is it lead, Necro?
Yeah, they are they are very standard guns, a bit ill kept and old looking, likely purchased from some sort of secondhand store or dug out of some.
A pawn shop.
Yeah, the guns are old and they have not been taken care of properly.
Harvey rolls his eyes. Man, baby, you're going to be well nice in my care for the next, I don't know, couple weeks. All right. Anyways, all right. Uh, let's see. What other questions do I have for them? Who's your boss?
You see Red immediately look over to Purple. Purple just rolls their eyes. We ain't part of no gang. Just us trying to hit some money.
So you decide to attack a 24-hour store for the what? $100 they have in their cash register. Split between all three of you. That's $33 at the risk of felony with armed robbery, which is a felony with deadly weapons. You do know you get like 10 years for that. Over $33.
Now, what about this protection from the gas station, if you don't mind me interjecting?
No, I don't mind at all. You wouldn't happen to know who like pays protection money to who in this city? Sorry, I couldn't quite get that.
I've heard that there's a few. I heard there were some organized individuals who operate in the city. I wasn't sure how organized they were, but I guess that explains why you're here.
No, we're just good Samaritans, actually.
You're fucking me.
Yeah, no, we are literally just walking by and decided to kick your ass for shits and giggles.
Yeah, we saw that you had guns. Yeah, we saw you had guns, and we decided we wanted to steal them.
No, you literally got your ass handed to you by a lawyer, a circus performer, and a little girl.
You're not vampires.
No, we're just random people walking in the night.
I only play one on stage.
Well, seriously, do you think that we were vampires? No, we're literally just crazy people who walk around at night. We're coming back from the Miss Beauty pageant that we had our daughter. Sorry, I should not call her my daughter. She is absolutely not my daughter. My client.
I was about to say, you're gonna go for the gay partner angle again, for fuck's sake, Harvey. You can't do that every goddamn city we go to.
Look, anyways.
It'd be a particularly bad city to do that in.
Indeed, see, Purple gets it.
All right, so you decided to attack a corner store for a $33 split over a 10-year felony and a place that you know is protected by organized crime.
Attack this place because we figured a small store like this wouldn't be protected.
You do know you could get a job here and make more money a day than you would make one robbery. Easy.
I don't know, having to pay protection fees will eat profits quite a bit.
No, they're employees, not the owners.
Depending on how cutthroat they are. Oh no, it trickles down. That's how it works in these small businesses.
Okay, then work for Costco.
No, I will not fault these gentlemen for doing their damn. It's just wrong place, wrong time. That's all that is.
Yeah, I do have to admit, you boys got supremely
Now, unless you
fucked over
folks
by
want to
Portland.
work at the circus.
Do
The
not
light just like at a red light and
Do-
slowly turns to them.
Harvey Miles, do not accept the circus.
Oh, come on, boys. You get to see the whole country. Traveling around all the time, seeing new sights, new people.
Look, the war on terror is in full swing, and the U.S. government is hiring.
This dude that's defending themselves from vampires just got a front row seat to, hey, do you want to be the, like, fucking channel for the goddamn vampire carnival?
Yeah, Red just looks at me. I think I've seen enough, thank you.
Well, anyways, let's see. You got these guys from what? Pawn shop?
I'm in a dump. Real cheap.
Oh, the dump? All right.
Ooh, the dump.
People throw away anything here, fuck.
All right, Harvey Ross pulls out like a notepad and like gives them a pen. Write down the address.
I was about to say, is there a lot of people at this dump? Is it particularly
go
well
there.
traveled, or is it just, it's a fucking dump?
No one's supposed to go in there. Restricted area and all that.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, I know, but surprise, fucking surprise.
I didn't take you for the law-abiding type.
Yeah, I know. Purple tries to reach over, but quick remembers that their writing hand is completely shot up.
You backing up his fingers, right?
Oh, no, I did what I could, but his hand is basically just non-functional.
Oh, did you hold on to your fingers?
Whoever made that shot fucking destroyed that shit.
You got like 6 hours to reattach him.
Oh, no, we do not. How long do you think the nights are, you damn fool?
No, they have 6 hours. We have to skip town.
Why?
Harvey says in French, I am lying.
Elijah rolls his eyes and just continues driving.
Alright, Harvey's out of questions. Did they fill out, like, the dump address?
Yeah, Purple tries, but using their non-dominant hand,
Pretty messy.
it's a bit of a scribble of you can make out a few numbers and what is probably meant to be a name of some sort.
Alright,
Now,
just...
Harvey, my question is why didn't you just ask him and then write it your damn self?
Because I'm busy pointing a gun at them?
That's what the little girl is for.
Alright, little girl, can you write?
Fucking either or, we got plenty of hands here. I'm driving.
Alright, what's the address? Come on, boys.
Except for these two motioning towards our captives. They better got a pair between them.
Come on, gentlemen, what's the address? I'll write it down.
Right, the address they give you is is along Forest Avenue.
Forest Avenue, and what's the name?
It would be the municipal dump.
Municipal dump. Alright. Elijah, you have any questions for them?
Now, let me think here. No, I don't believe I do.
Idle girl, you have any questions, concerns?
Not particularly. I mean, I was just here for fun, really.
Harvey smiles. Alright then, boys, you've been cooperative so far. Let's see. Final question. What's the cheapest hospital around here? You know, the ones that take you even if you don't have insurance.
Red chirps up a little bit. I mean, technically all hospitals take without insurance, but I guess the cheapest would probably be the one on Jefferson.
Oh, you hear that, Elijah?
Yes, I do.
Jefferson Street. All right. Well, sure, lucky day, fellas. Well, I guess not. Now, when you look at your friend who got molested by my friend here, remember, we can do worse.
Voodoo is very powerful. Just you remember that, boys.
Now, I'm not going to do anything silly like, swear you off a life of crime or anything like that. But I am going to suggest that you, what's the word? Not be stupid? If you're going to risk your life, you may as well do it for, actual money instead of, $30.
But the places with actual money are under protection. If we hit those, we'll lose our head.
Yeah, that's why you join the military.
But I don't think he's going to be joining the military anymore.
Oh, no, not him.
I mean, maybe the chair force? But definitely not the infantry. Definitely not the Marines. Definitely not the Navy. I mean, his options have been quite limited. Oh man, these guys are talking in French again.
I was muted. Maybe we should teach you French, Millarc.
People try to teach me German, and I know a little of that, but that hasn't really caught on either.
Purple was the one with the stake, right?
Alright.
To be correct, they're the one that Elijah found the stake on.
Does Elijah still have the stake on his person?
Yes.
Hey Elijah, mind
We
handing me that
stripped them
stake?
of all their weapons and ammunition. Why?
Are you going to use it to go camping or something? What, you don't
It's
actually
always good
believe
to
in
have a
vampires?
stake on one's person.
What, you actually believe in that shit?
It's in French, you fucking idiot. He's continually just speaking French to you. That yes, he has the stake, and yes, he's keeping.
Ah, oh well.
I don't know, it continues on in French, like, why would you return it to him? We already have to kill him because of the Masquerade anyway. Oh, did you forget these special little laws of ours?
No, I'm just trying to think, did we identify ourselves as vampires to him? Or does he just think we're vampires for, no fucking reason? Other than we're suspicious in the night.
Well, I believe we talked him down, continuing on in French.
Yeah, fuck it.
But, however, I do not trust this.
No, I agree. But also, I want the hounds to find us and actually, take us to the prince. And we need witnesses for that. And unfortunately, you kind of melted one of them's
Harvey.
eyeballs.
Harvey, continuing on in French. Who the fuck do you believe is getting this protection anyway? What big underground organization? Cities.
Mafia, probably.
No, the fucking idiots were trying to find you, damn fool.
Harvey looks over and says,
I am more than confident that CCTV camera footage will make it, Sheriff.
look over to like the
If not, then we will find a group big enough to take down in order to get the attention of the sheriff.
looks over to the
The
humans
actual police officers
and says in English,
or the actual sheriff would be pissed off if we left this fucking potential hunter to figure out the masquerade and try to kill us.
let's see.
Someone's sympathy for the cattle. Elijah starts grumbling to himself.
Elijah, please take us to the hospital. I'll handle this and clean up the masquerade. Alright, I'm going to spend a blood point.
Will you be spending it on?
I'm going to be spending it on entrancement.
Brilliant. And what does entrancement do?
Let me just double check. Entrancement. This power bends others' emotions,
Spooky
making them the vampire's
brainwashing.
willing servants. Due to what these individuals see as true and enduring devotion, they heed the vampire's every desire. Since this is done willingly, instead of having their wills sapped, these servants retain their creativity and individuality. While these obedient minions are more personal and spirited than the mind slaves created by the dominant, they are also somewhat unpredictable. Further, since entrancement is of temporary duration, dealing with a lapsed servant can be troublesome. A wise kindred either disposes of those she entrances after they serve their usefulness, or binds them more securely by a blood bond, made much easier by the minion's willingness to serve. The player spends a blood point and rolls appearance plus empathy, difficulty equal to the target's current willpower bonus. The number of successes determines how long the subject is entranced, as per the chart below. The subject can still spend willpower to temporarily resist, like any other presence power. The storyteller may wish to make the roll instead. The vampire may try to keep the subject under their thrall, but can do so only after the initial transmit wears off. Alright, so this is a appearance plus empathy roll. This is empathy 2, and I have appearance at 2, so that's slash R 4d10 plus my entrancing voice. So that's one success.
Yep, thanks to entrancing voice, you do get a single success.
Now, you boys
So,
were fucking around with firecrackers and playing with fire. A concerned citizen took you to the hospital. Once the hospital finishes patching you boys up, you're all going to reconsider your ways, and you're going to, I don't know, contribute to society in some manner that is, preferable. You're going to find girlfriends. You're going to have lots of kids.
Get very into the. I heard
They,
Lord
they,
read out
they,
that entire thing. I'm like, oh, we can enthrall this guy and make him find the hunter. Can kill the hunters.
they nod along dumbly with you, and seem to absorb your orders.
Fucking hell.
Have to get fans some way.
Fine, and you're very big fans of vampire goth idol music.
They just nod along again. Very clear that their will is not entirely intact at this moment.
All right.
Excellent.
All right. Elisha is satisfied, and we'll drive them to the hospital. Jefferson. Do I have to roll anything, or
No, unless you're planning on doing something particularly challenging, it's easy to follow the streets and maintain the car speeds appropriately.
fair enough.
You're able to arrive at the hospital. And I'm
Nope.
assuming you're just going. Are you just going to kick them out, or?
Yeah,
Don't forget the one in the.
unless there's anything else that Harvey needs to do.
Nope.
You don't
I-
want to forget the one in the.
Yes, we let the one out
Oh
in the
yeah,
trunk as well.
Harvey. Yeah, the one in the trunk. You got to do that as well.
Do you need me to roll for them as well? Because I know they could hear us.
Yeah,
might
no,
have
we're
been really
we're fine
muffled.
with fine with that. We'll just go with it.
Okay.
All right. Harvey gets back into his car and like the shotgun. All right, can you take us to the Comfort Inn and Suites? We can get my car. It's a lot better than this piece of shit.
And it's also registered to you,
Yes.
so you know we don't have to deal with stolen bullshit anyway. Oh man. And Elisha will drive over to the Comfort Inn and Suites,
Like the entire reason why we were
so
walking
that
past
Harvey
that.
can so that fucking Harvey can get a new change of pants, and we can get his car.
Yeah. Sorry, we were almost to the Comfort Inn and Suites on foot. Then we had to drive all the way over town and then all the way back.
You know, we stole the car. It's fine.
Yep.
Besides, I was planning to take him to the dump and dump their bodies there. After we drain them dry, but that's besides.
At that point, we may as well dump their bodies in the river after filling them with like chicken wire and filling them with stones.
Ow. Ow, what now? Well, what we really could have done was just take him to the con.
The carnival, that's like 5 states away.
What do you mean? It's just outside of town, you damn fool. How the fuck do you think I came here?
By car.
Well, yeah, I drove in, but that's besides the fact.
Wait, you have a car, but then.
No, he was driven in by his chauffeur.
Oh no, it's a company vehicle. It's not technically mine. And you're right. One of the assistants did drive it back, so I gotta get a ride back in.
Well, don't
Or
worry,
stay into town.
you can crash in my hotel
Typically,
room.
the sire expect me to come back immediately. As I walk around town, generate news about the carnival, and then so more of our kin can show, and when the real carnival can begin. Because the first few days is just to get the cattle in. And after cattle in, you know how it goes. People get drunk, people go missing. And then our kin can come in and they can get the real show.
God, you're just a walking, talking masquerade violation. Harvey says, smiling.
What are you talking about? We all have our underground businesses.
I don't have an underground business.
No, that's because you're new.
Well, you're a newborn. You came in here blinking blindly into the night. And as your eyes adjust, you only just now see the possibility of your blood.
Yeah, unfortunately,
One day.
I kind of have to actually go to hospitals and, get their waste blood.
That's your picky preference.
Yeah, I'm a picky eater.
See, this is why I need vans. They'll just give
And
me
you know,
blood.
we do cater to you when you're in town.
Yeah, how is little Jimmy? Did he beat his cancer?
You know we can't allow that.
Harvey actually looks sad at that.
It just that causes Elijah to chuckle.
Anyways, man, I lost so many family members to cancer. Then again, they were
I
smoking
know
like
it sucks.
chimneys.
I lost my grandma to cancer too.
No, that's in character. That's in character. Like Harvey's like, I lost like half my family to cancer. It's lung cancer.
And yet you feed on them. You're a wild man, Harvey.
What? I can't
Go change your pants already, boy. Just go get the fuck out of my face.
As we're walking through like the fucking like hotel atrium.
I'm gonna sit over there in that nice little chair so I don't have to think about everything I just heard.
You really should come and see the shows, but you might even get some fans.
Harvey emerges with like a fresh suit. It looks
I'll
cheaper.
consider it. Jesus Christ. Is there a men's warehouse in there, or what the fuck? Why do you get something so cheap?
I packed it.
Oh.
Oh, he's a traveling lawyer. He should at least have like 2 or 3 spare suits.
Yeah, I was wearing my best
Just for
because I thought
situations like this.
the prince would be, you know, a sane prince, and not, you know, someone who gives so little a shit about their job that they don't even meet like the new arrivals.
Harvey, active war. I'm an active
you
war.
You thought the prince was a Saiyan?
Sane. SANE.
Oh, that! I thought you just called the prince a monkey. Jesus Christ.
We're all monkeys, Millarc.
Not
I
that.
believe that is the evolutionary theory. I haven't read up on.
Not that. Never mind.
The one thing these old fucks probably wouldn't get.
Well, anyways. Let's see. Harvey's looking at his pocket watch. What time is it?
It's judging by the pocket watch, you suspect the time to be probably around 4 o'clock.
In the morning? Ah, fuck!
Yep,
We got like 40
yeah.
minutes.
We did a lot of traveling and shit.
All right.
You
Elijah, you want to crash at my place, or do you need to go somewhere?
Well, like I said, I'm expected to be in town for quite a while. I don't have to return to the carnival unless feeding.
All right, Millarc, do you know what ShrekNet is?
Is that like a form of the internet?
You ever hear of the dark web?
Like that thing that engineer gets on? Oh wait, he doesn't start his career for 4 more years. Never. That joke doesn't work.
You should be a Malkavian. Well, time to learn about ShrekNet. All right, I invite you both into my domain, which is my hotel room.
Is that what did you like invest a point in domain just for your hotel room?
No.
Or are you just fucking around? Okay.
I'm just inviting you into my temporary home. My domain would be back in New York City. All right. Inside the hotel room, you see 2 king-size beds and a desk with an Alienware laptop.
Wow, I didn't know that Alienware was around in 2008.
Yeah. In Fear, the bad guys were using Alienware laptops in like 2004.
Oh, shit. Surprised me.
All right, I'm going to log into ShrekNet. Necro with.
What are you attempting to look for?
I'm looking for gossip about Kansas City, Missouri.
Alrighty, so that would likely be computers, and then you would use likely intelligence would likely be the appropriate role to pair with it.
We're in.
Wow.
You're not a hacker.
And are you looking for generalized rumors or something specific?
What's the fastest way of getting to meet the prince as a new arrival? Rumors. But other than that, like just like lay of the land rumors, like what are the factions around here? What are the current problems around here? What's a good place to get like Ventrue blood supplies?
You look around and you find some of the stuff that might seem obvious at first. The underground, also known as the sewers, is pretty much exclusively the domain of the sewer rats. And while they're not necessarily hostile towards your kind, they aren't particularly thrilled about having other people traipsing around downwards. You know that there's only a couple of places that match your particular preference. The Jefferson Hospital likely being your best bet, due to them having a dedicated ward for such patients. And you find a few people asking the same question about the prince, and the only response that you usually find is usually unhelpful advice to cause some trouble and get found by a hound.
Right? Is there any Elysiums around the Comfort Inn? Or I should say in the East Village.
With the rumors, you don't seem to find any that you're aware of, and the rumors don't seem to mention any.
Harvey steeples his fingers as he leans back in the office chair. You know, this is going to take a couple days. Elijah, how in are you on making trouble?
I only just got here, I believe, tonight. So I haven't been able to properly establish myself for any jobs that our kin might require.
It would appear that our best bet would be to either kill some shovelheads or cause a ruckus in order to get noticed by the hounds in person.
I don't believe there's. Is there a shovelhead presence in this city? I believe they're particularly known to be here.
I believe it was remarkably low. Suspiciously low, in fact.
Well, we haven't been on the other side of the.
True.
That might be the preferred stomping ground.
I guess tomorrow, next night, we can go over across the river and see what the lay of the land is over there. Now, if you excuse me, I believe I have to enter torpor.
I do wish I want to. I do wish I state that I want to try to go to. I believe it was the Playhouse.
Oh yeah, I remember.
There was supposedly supernatural happenings there.
Oh yeah, you're correct.
And I am more inclined onto the supernatural,
I'm,
if you remember, and into my inclination.
Well, tonight was my night, so by honor of assisting me, tomorrow will be your night, Elijah.
Oh, well, all right. I forgot about this system. I'll keep it in mind in the future. I guess after that, that means it's Millarc's night. That would be hilarious.
Yay! I actually need to figure out what would happen on my night.
Yeah, you could pass and just
Let's
build up
just
your
see what
nights.
happens after this. Oh no,
I-
it's just a whole ass Millarc adventure.
Malarkey.
All right, but now we got a whole ass week where we gotta help Millarc set up for this concert she's
Concert.
making.
Malarkey
How else are we
madness.
gonna make me famous?
We can get you arrested for grand terrorism.
That doesn't
I
really
know
sound
that's
like
the wrong kind of famous, Harvey. Goddamn.
that's infamous.
Oh, you'll be famous in some circles.
Yeah, that's like being.
You're still welcome to perform at the circus.
I'll keep that in mind if everything goes completely wrong, but I want a different kind of famous. Thank you very much.
Well, everyone has to start somewhere.
I guess so.
There'll be people around, and, we could just throw you up on a stage and you could start singing.
It would be pretty famous if you suddenly combust on live stage.
Now, what the fuck?
Why would I have a day? What the point
Now,
of
yeah, what
being
the
a
hell
rock
are you
star is
talking
to
about,
spend night.
Harvey? The fuck?
What? I can't have a dark
We
sense of
do a
humor sometimes?
24-hour carnival, I'll have you know. All of our grand interactions are at night. We just have the rides and shit going during the day.
Necro, where is the Playhouse?
It's over here. It's actually on the map.
Over here. Oh, the Quality Hill Playhouse.
Here.
And
Playhouse.
yep.
Next.
Yeah, because I remember being shown that last time, and I'm like, I'm such an idiot. How did I miss
You'll notice that the Quality Hill Playhouse is not in the Quality Hill.
No. Which is fucking hilarious.
The more I learn about the city, the more I love.
Oh, man.
Other than that, there is the central
It's
library.
right next to it.
There is a central library we can go to for research purposes if we had anything to need to be researched.
He is in the library district.
And don't forget about the Elysium at the District Museum.
The Historic Garmic District Museum.
I believe it was that one. Or was it the other one? I don't remember. Where is the other one?
All right.
No, it's the Historic District Museum.
In the way south.
Yeah, way south. One of these fucking museums.
All right, Mark, where do you want to go to on what day of the week is it? Monday?
Let me check. It is a Tuesday.
Where would you like to go? Thursday.
Get back to me on that.
Yeah, let's ask her on Wednesday morning. I'm sorry, Thursday morning.
Well, I'll have it before then. I just don't really know where to go at the moment.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying, like it'd be Wednesday night going into Thursday morning
Yep.
for my day, and then your day would be Thursday night going into Friday morning.
Yep. Right now it's
I'm just saying we'll
Tuesday
ask you
morning.
tomorrow night.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
while you're all in a safe location, would any of you like to learn how to recover your health that you've lost?
I would like to put a "Do Not Disturb" sign on the front of the door, but yes.
Alrighty. So if at any point you do get hurt, you can, in fact, spend some time recovering. You'll need to rest and be fairly inactive while you're recovering. But thankfully, the healing is fairly quick. It only takes it takes mere minutes. What would normally take days or weeks to heal. But for every point of damage, either bashing or lethal, you need to spend 1 blood point for a level of damage.
Fuck, that's gonna suck for me. I was beat the fuck up.
I took no damage at all.
Uh,
I think.
yeah, I got shot twice.
Might be.
Are you saying we're going to have to go to the Jefferson Hospital?
Yes, it
Oh,
appears we're going to go to the Jefferson Hospital to pick up some cancer blood. I'll make the calls.
Very well.
So 1 blood point per point.
Yep.
And how many times can I do that in a night?
Well, basically, as for as much time as you have, but you would have enough time to do a full recovery if you wish to spend that many blood points.
I'm down to 4 blood points.
Okay, so it sounds like you're starting to get a bit hungry.
Yes. I need to go to that children's cancer hospital. I need to go to the dialysis machines.
So, anything else that the party wishes to do before you go to sleep for the morning?
Millarc, how are you looking on blood?
At this moment, I think it's full for me, or not full, but at the same rate it was when we started.
I think you took some damage, yeah?
No,
No? Did they
they
miss on
tried, but
prescription?
they never actually managed to hit me with any
Oh, okay.
damage.
All
Yeah.
right.
I was the only
That's,
one hurt in
yeah,
that
yeah,
fight.
if you're full, then sure. Only one that's hungry is Harvey.
Yeah,
I can make some calls to the hospital.
trying to find where the blood is on here.
It's under
Should be near
primary
the
if you
bottom.
scroll down.
Um, blood pool. Yeah, if you're on the
What?
primary thing, all the way down.
Oh yeah, I got 5x's worth. My max is 10x's.
You could probably use some food, can't you?
Probably.
You're not starving.
No.
Well, if we go to a hospital, we can get a lot of legitimate blood. Untraceable, too.
Oh, oh, Harvey, please. I understand you have your particular taste, but we, like mercenary towards himself and Millarc, we can still hunt like functioning kindred.
Correct.
Okay, Millarc.
And I'm sure Millarc here would love it.
Okay, Millarc. Don't suck too much dick out there.
I would argue, however, we did walk particular.
You're breaking up a lot.
My bad. I'm not sure why.
It's because you're getting
Yeah.
tired, Elijah. You're entering torpor.
I guess so. I guess we better call it a morning then.
Well, God, is there anything you want to spring upon us?
The short answer is no. If there's nothing else you wish to do, you can rest peacefully throughout the day. We can, and you're all getting, and as you're all getting ready to wake up for the next night, I need you all to do me one thing. You can go to your character sheets, locate your blood, and spend 1 blood point to wake up.
Huh? Getting pretty thirsty.
And 1 blood point to wake up.
All right then, my friends. I believe first order. Get something to eat.
Discuss how hunting works next time.
Yay.
Fun. This'll be easy.
Righty. Now let's handle experience.
Oh, we actually gained experience?
You want to fight?
Yeah.
Alright. So
we got
okay,
experience last time.
first off, you all get an experience point because you all showed up for the session. Now there's a potential experience point if you learn something new or important.
Yes. It seems the Masquerade is declining in the region as people are starting to walk around with stakes in their pockets.
Alrighty. Next, we have another point for successful role playing. I think all of you did fair enough in that regard. Alrighty. So now the next experience should be performing in a heroic feat and surviving.
I got shot
Disarming.
twice.
I disarmed 2 bugs.
That is quite the impressive maneuver, and you did in fact survive that.
Okay, that's 3 experience points so far.
4.
4. That didn't backspace or click 4. Okay.
You guys haven't completed any of your quests or goals yet.
Yeah, no, that's going to take a while.
Alright, so that would be 4 experience points.
Alright. And we didn't get any last time, right? Because that was just an extension of this time.
I think we got 3 last time.
Yeah, we got 3 last time. Because we didn't do a heroic
Well,
deed just yet.
I don't know where I stored that, so I guess I'll just put that here. For
I
now.
mean, I was throwing it right below the blood pool.
Yeah, below blood pool's experience.
Oh my gosh, there it is. Okay. Okay, there we go. There it is. Alright, then I'm good.
Hey, so I know that took a while, but combat is always time consuming, and World of Darkness has a very unique combat system that I know is going to take us quite a while to get used to. But,
It is new and interesting.
so
Wasn't
how-
that
how
hard,
many-
actually. I kind of liked the
Yeah.
way it worked.
You also went first.
Well, this
I
is
feel like
true.
Millarc will keep going first.
Yeah.
I got high wits and high dexterity, and that was sort of what I was going for. Without even knowing that's what was necessary for
How much does it
Combat.
cost to level up a skill?
Let me let me share that with you. I think I actually, yeah, because I did in fact write down the expenditure stuff. Need to, of course, as with anything, you'll need to spend some time actually training this stuff. But yeah, you can't. At any point now, you can.
New skill, you said? Because that is experience cost. New ability, 3. New discipline, 10. Path, 7. Attribute. Current rating times 4. Ability, current rating times 2. Clan discipline, current rating times 5. Other discipline, can't like times 7. Secondary path. Is any of this helpful, or am I
I'm
not
looking
helping
for
here?
skill.
Like, what page is it?
Yeah.
132.
Thank you. Okay.
There it
A
is.
skill is just an ability. So it would be cost 3. Or
Okay, I see.
New
Yeah.
ability would be cost 3. Old ones are current rating times 2.
Yeah. Increasing
if
at
I
each
wanted
point.
to-
Yeah.
Make myself an empath, I would spend 3 points. Give myself some empathy, I'd have to spend 3 points. If I wanted to increase. There's not really much I would need to increase right now.
Necro.
Yes.
I have a clan discipline, but I currently don't have any points in it. Is it just 5 experience then? And I assume another 5 to get it to 2 points, based on what I'm seeing.
What is a path?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. Go on.
yeah, but if I understand it correctly, yeah, I believe that is. I think that's how that would work. Because I
Okay.
believe it would be 5 if you. Because I think, yeah, because it's a clan discipline, so it's something that you do know if you're. Even if you haven't directly trained in it.
It's not exactly new, which would force you to take 10. It's your clan, you just don't know it off the top of your head, but you could easily pick it out. Could do the same with aspects.
What are paths exactly again?
Well, paths are. They're like disciplines, and for the most part, they're usually treated as disciplines, but they're usually disciplines that exist outside of the main clan.
Okay.
So I think it's So yeah, there's basically disciplines that don't have a specific clan attached to them.
I'm thinking about getting a discipline fortitude dot.
It's not a bad idea. No, that's literally what I did. Like, I had fairly good stamina.
Oh, come on.
And damn, I'm just 1 short. That's fine.
Fortitude. Why does it say adds to the stamina for the purposes of soaking normal damage, bashing, and lethal? A character with this disposition may also uses dots and fortitude to soak aggravated damage, though Kindred could not normally soak such things like vampire bites, werewolf claws, magical effects, fire, sunlight, the word of God.
Oh yeah, explain that normally you're not normally because you can't use stamina to soak aggravated wounds.
Yeah. I don't think
But
all the stamina
if
in the world will stop you from getting killed by a train.
actually that would in fact because that would classify as either lethal or bashing.
I think it would count as aggravated because you're having a train run you over.
Nope, that would be classified as either bashing or lethal. That would not be aggravated.
What if the train is run by the technocracy?
Now, the real question is,
Now that's
what
a
if you've been...
completely different question, and and now at that point the train isn't the important part.
The real question should be, were you pushed in front of the train by someone who's hating you or not? Or were you just in front of the train on accident?
Yeah, I'm just giving if Necro, if you allow it, I'm giving myself a point in fortitude.
Because I think Vigax, I think Ventrue start with fortitude.
Yes, so it's not like
Yeah,
a
so
new
you
discipline.
so you can start to develop some of your innate talents that you've got from your blood right.
So that means I have 2 experience points left. That is it. Ability current rating times 2. So I can't even get a new ability. Because I need 1 more point. I'm thinking about getting knowledge computer next, guys. Because I have this big ass computer, so I may as well use it for something. Necro, would knowledge computer also help for like accessing like library records and shit like that for like research purposes?
It could help, yes.
Sorry, I'm currently reading all the abilities granted by higher dots of fortitude.
I think
Like, you can shatter weapons. Just spend like 2 blood point, and then like they'll fucking shatter their weapon again.
you shoot a gun, the gun explodes in the person's hand as the bullet hits you.
And it's only melee weapons. You get it. The next one is clearly says you laugh off bullets. Rather another to watch the ricochets down everyone around you. What the fuck? Many kindred had wished at one time or they could lend their monstrous vitality to those few vampires who have mastered shared strength. If only for a little. Okay. That's weird. You can spend blood to give people points of fortitude.
So if I had 1 dot in ability, would it cost 2 points to increase it by 1? Because it's current rating times 2. So if I had like drive, so 1 times 2 would equal 2 still.
What? You could fucking bestow it for up to a year?
What, personal armor?
No, shared strength.
Oh.
So, like, let's say I had fucking, what is that? 7
Successes?
points in fortitude?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
No, like actual points in my discipline, dots.
Yeah, I see it.
I would have the shared strength ability. And then you spend 2 blood to do a really hard fucking test. And if you somehow get 7 successes, then yeah, it stays on them for a year.
Necro, you still there?
Anything else?
Necro, it says for ability to increase it, you take the current rating times 2. So if I had 1 dot in something, it would only cost me 2 points to increase it to level 2?
That's how math works.
Well, can I increase my craft from 1 dot to 2?
since you already have a base ability in it, you can spend some time honing your skill and improving it.
All right. Well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be Necro. Can I use the excuse of like looking through all of our captured guns and using that to familiarize myself with like firearms and more?
You can use that to explain your improvement.
I disassemble the firearms and I reassemble them using the internet as a guide. My personal FBI agent's like, man, what the fuck did he do? Why is he looking up a Tech 9 schematic?
What did the FBI think about all this shit?
Oh, they're trying to kill us.
Yeah, will they succeed?
Yes, they actually are.
Anyways, so what else we gotta do?
I spent all my experience, all 7 points. Wait, Necro. Since I had 0 points in Fortitude, would that mean I'd be spending 0 points to increase it by 1? That doesn't sound right.
The way we're working about that is the fact it would cost 5.
It will just cost 5, and then it'll still cost 5 to increase it to 2?
Well, it's either that or spending 10 to get a completely new discipline. And I'm that's I suspect that they want you to be spending 10 to buy a new discipline, but considering it's a clan discipline, I'm willing to
Allow it.
override it and say it only costs 5 for the first one, since you've already got the discipline innate to your blood, and doesn't
Okay.
really make sense to make it so that a new discipline costs that in your clan costs the same as a discipline outside of your clan.
I'm just activating it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's me.